Live at 5, it's offer review, and we've got a bunch of stuff to talk about today. First things first, I want to big shout out to this post right here because they made me chuckle by Emotional Drawing. Thank you, Scopely, for removing Red Star stress. Starts off with a little joke. 1,000 out of 2,000 day player here. That was the bug. I want to thank Scopely for making high red stars irrelevant for 90% of the players. Since reds mean nothing without yellow, players no longer need to worry about pulling big red stars on any new tunes. As an example, with Abomination, I purchased one initial offer and was only able to achieve a 4 yellow star. This means regardless of how great my red star pulls were, I won't be able to use any more red stars for 6 months minimum, more likely 9 months. So those who pulled terrible on Spider-Man 29, if you have more than 4 stars, they don't mean anything, but cute outlines. No need to stress at all. This is 100% accurate. I have a 7 red star Brawn. Yeah, that's not going to matter. I have a 7 red Icarus. It doesn't matter. I can't get the Icarus stars, so they just sit there. Red stars, high red star pulls don't really matter unless you're going to have the yellows, right? And they've made the yellows just so hard to get and pushing it out, especially with this Abomination event. I think we've got some comments about that as well. Month-long event for a 3-star unlock. Thanks, Scopely. Just completed my Abomination milestones and finally unlocked him. Currently sitting at 21 of 80. This after busting my butt all month to complete every sub-milestone to ensure that I would be able to open every orb. Just feels not great. Feels bad, man. Well, I know there are many that got great luck with the orbs and have 4+ stars. I also know that there will be some even worse luck that won't be able to get the unlock at all. Not fun. Are we supposed to have fun playing this game? And then this is an edit to it. My problem is not necessarily they got him into 3 stars, that it was a month-long event where I had to hit every milestone along the way. I don't like these month-long milestones because they're needlessly complicated and they're convoluted intentionally just because, it happened to me today. A miniature event feeds an event that feeds the month-long event. It doesn't make any sense. Scopely, please take 3 days off for Bug Jam. I agree with this post largely. Since the Scopely team takes 3 days off twice a year for next jam, can I give a recommendation and introduce a new bi-yearly thing called Bug Jam? The goal of this would be for Scopely team to pull their resources together and take 3 days off projects to fix the bugs in the game. You can collaborate with other game devs and departments to fix the more pressing issues. Some of the topics can be, but not limited to, how to improve the QA, fix the offers so that the text matches the pictures, implement a restart battle button, fix the costume bugs since new costumes are still coming in the game and we can't use the current ones, implement a strategy on character farmability, and set a schedule for events to start on time and to make sure that characters are actually in the red star orbs. Wow. That is an interesting... that's kind of how I feel. And I went through and looked at the comment section from yesterday's video, and it seemed like most people are not, it seems like it's a normal thing to do those corporate type events. It just was bad timing, and I'm sure it was something that was scheduled months ago, and I think it's just a normal corporate thing for them to do. So no issues with that. And then also, just keep in mind that where the position rankings are for... the cutoff for like a 5-star looks like it's going to be close to 19,000, 2,500 for 6-star, 500 of course for 7-star. Down here, position 59,000 something, and this is all dependent on there being 237,000 players above 100,000 points to be eligible for the ranking. So big shout out to Yuletide Bringer for making this fantastic sheet. Also. A lot of people have been asking what I'm going to be doing on Spider-Man 2099. I'm going to be doing Raider on him because most parts of his kit have parts on it that read is the Incrucible on crit, do this. And that is on several of his abilities. So that seems to be the way to go. I'm going to be doing Raider on Spider 2099. Be sure to collect the daily thing in the web store, and then we're going to get into offer review. We're just going to do the main account because there's a lot of offers to cover today. All right. First things first, we've got the dual gold offer. I feel like this is worth closer to $40 if you need gold and or training materials, and if you need both of them, that might be a way to go. It's kind of pricey in my opinion. And then we've got a pick your team offer for symbiotes. I feel like if you have the access to the web warriors, that's a better option than symbiotes at this time. And then we've got an offer here for the current event, and I don't think this is a good deal at all, and basically just converts the milestones in the event into a super complex offer. We're gonna skip past the gear. We've got the unlock offer for Spider-Man 2099. You can see that I purchased one of them just to get him unlocked. We've got 5, 6, 7-star draft, equal chances, 5, 6, or 7 for $30 US. I guess this is a good deal for some people. I'm not in the market for this at all. I just don't have the stomach for it. Like let's say you already have her at 5 or 6 stars, and then you would just get a duplicate and not get an upgrade, and that'd be $30 flushed. I mean, if you have like 4 stars, maybe I could see, but then still, you spend $30 just to go to 5, but maybe if you have 4 stars, I could see this being a good deal. But not in the market for it. Threads of Fate. This is the proper Spider Weaver orb. Basically, this is the one that averages about 9.3, minimum 6. Usually they come in 6 or 8s, and then there's a small chance to pull up to 180. Value of these orbs at $3 a piece. And then we've got an Armory 14, which is 50 cents. So that is doesn't add up to $10 US. Then we've got another one of these orb offers. This one is for Wave 1 Avengers for $25. Only got about 2-3 days left on the Red Hulk event, so keep that in mind as well. That is wrapping up here shortly. Ravager of Worlds, boy, Abomination, 50 character shards for $35. In my book, is never a good deal. This is Hulk Hunter Catch Up for $100. Boy, I just don't see the math adding up on this at all. Like, to finish the event. I just finished up the event myself, and I did get over the 500,000 points. I was able to get the pants, the indestructible pants today, and so that pushed me over 500,000. And I did miss a couple of the daily web offers where you get 2,000 points there, and so I still had enough points. I think I ended up at 511,000 points. Some people had at least 4,000 more than that. So I didn't play it 100% perfectly. I missed some, and I was still able to complete it, which I think is a good way of doing it. I just wish that the math was more spelled out towards the beginning of the event so we could see how it's going to play out throughout the entire course. And I wish it was just more clear cut and less abstract. Value these at $1 a piece. So that's worth $4. There's no way that's worth the remaining $11. More of a catch-up bundle. Again, I'm just not really a fan of these event offers. Exclusive gold offer. The one that I prefer is the one that is for $30 US with 3.25 million gold and 24,000 fragments. But that does require unlocking Spider-Man 2099 to have that offer show up in your offer review. All right, Beam of Might offer. Boy, this guy came out last October. It's taking forever for this guy to be farmable. We're going to pass on that. And then we've got the other gold offers that I like very much. So this is if you have Spider 2099 unlocked. You got 1 million gold and 4 gold off orbs for $10. I think that's reasonable enough. And then I also feel that this offer is the corresponding $30 offer for training materials. And if you're in desperate need of training materials, this is going to be the best way to purchase them. Or the $10 offer right here, which has 5 training material orbs and 50 level 4 training materials for $10 US. All right, let's move on. Ability materials, $49, $50 US for 500. So that is like $10 for 100. They have sold 125 of these for $10 in the past. And then we've got the same offer right here, which is just $20 for 200. Ability materials. This used to be like 240. Now they've raised it to 400. So it's not the best deal. The best deal is an offer that is $5, which is for the Legacy 2 offer, which has 100,000 fragments, and it ends up being more than 250 of these for $5. All right, but anyways, this is I'm not in the market for this myself, but this has gotten better than it used to be. Like I said, it used to be 240 for $10. Now they've raised it to 400. All right, no thank you on gear. We're gonna pass through all of the gear until we get to the character shard offers. There's a bunch of character shard offers worth considering today. I saw some good ones when I was going through this earlier. On the free-to-play account, there is a death pool offer for $5, which I would say is a good deal as well. This is more of those event offers. This is an event orb. My suggestion would be to spend $10 in power cores and refresh the 50 nodes rather than buying that. Same thing with that. I think you're better off than buying the vent orbs for spending $5 and refreshing the nodes. Daily Blitz bundle, no thank you. Strike Pass catch up, no thank you. Then this Destroyer of the Universes. So there is an offer right now for $75 for Wong and Heartless Doctor Strange for 75 of each. This is a much better deal. If you just need Heartless Doctor Strange, 75 character shards for $20 for a meta character is not trash. This is actually pretty reasonable offer. Now for me, I've already got him at 6 stars. If I had him at 5 stars, I probably would buy this and bump him up to 6 stars. But for me, I would have to buy this offer twice for $40 US just to take him from 6 stars to 7 stars. I'm pretty comfortable with characters when they get to 6 stars. They seem to function just fine at 6. And, because it takes such a big jump to go from 6 to 7 in the number of shards required. And I just let them get to 7 stars naturally. All right. And then we've got the Living Vampire, 50 Morbius shards for $5. We're going to pick that up. But I've already got him up to 6 stars. But this is a very reasonable offer. It would probably save me a ton of time farming when he comes out. I'm going to probably buy this offline because of it's just going to save me a ton of time when he's not farmable anywhere currently right now, and I don't know how he's going to be made farmable or if he's going to be made farmable. But for me, it won't be an upgrade, so it's not a big deal if I don't get this right away. And then we've got another offer right here, which I think is fantastic. 75 Silver Samurai for $5 as well. So I'm a big fan of both of these offers, both Morbius for $5 and Silver Samurai 75 character shards for $5. I think those are quite reasonable. Then we've got Battle Maiden. They've tried selling a lot of these for $35. So this is the $30 for 50 character shards. Nothing too exciting there. And then we've got Dr. Voodoo, who is a currently node farmable 50 character shards for $10. Again, I just every day I get a little bit of him in the nodes, and that is fine. And then right here we've got the Celestial Weapon offer. Boy, it just kind of annoys me that these guys are not farmable right now. And I it's been since last October that Cersei and Icarus have just not available anywhere. Adamantium Assassin offer. This is for Lady Deathstrike. 50 shards of her plus a Mega Orb for $15 US. Mega Orbs are worth $1 or $5 depending on who you talk to. For me, I typically get duplicates, so it's not really worth $5 to me, but it is definitely worth $1. I had a Mega Orb that I pulled today, and I got 50k Bishop, and I was pretty happy with that. So anyways, let's move on. I'd spend $1 if I could get that all the time. Viv Vision, 50 character shards for $35 is generally not a good deal. And then if you're looking for training materials, the offer above is a better deal. The one that has this Spider-Man 2099 art. We got most of this is uneventful. We're going to scroll past this. We've got 75 Scarlet Spider for $25. I feel like this would be a better deal if it was closer to $15. But, you know, so there we go. Then we've got $25 for 1,000 SBCs. They have sold $100 for 6,000 SBCs. They've also had an error, but that was an error in the web store. And I think that was the last time a lot of people bought SBCs. Morgan Le Fay shards. Well, there's more things in these ARBs than just Morgan Le Fay. But if you're looking just for Morgan Le Fay, these orbs right here average 3.54 shards per orb. And they have Morgan Le Fay on the sides and then something random in the middle. And you can pull other things, but you could also pull some things that you maybe don't want, like Scarlet Witch. But there's other things in there like Agatha that could be useful. This is, I value them closer to $3. I've bought them in the past when they're $3, but right there we've got it for $5. All right. Fusion Reactor, Sunfire. Boy, seems like there's one character on every team that they hold on to for a long time. For example, in Darkhold, without a doubt, that was Agatha. It looks like Sunfire is the character on the Unlimited. 50 character shards for $35 is just nothing special. And then we've got this offer. So before buying this offer, take a look at the $20 offer for 75 character shards, which is reasonable enough for sure. So we've actually some decent offers there today worth considering between the $20 Doctor Strange offer, the Heartless Doctor Strange offer, the $5 Morbius, and then the $5 Silver Samurai for character shards. Those are all very reasonable. Power up your superior gear. All right, let's scroll past all of this. All of this is Kraken snacks or gear that is uneventful. We're just going to scroll down. Then this right here seems like they're toggling between selling this for $100. Some days it's $625. Some days it's $750. If you're in the market for that, be sure to pick up the one that has $750. It's out of my price point for sure. And then again, the offer, there's a better offer out there. There's two offers that are better than this. The one that I do like is $30, has 3.25 million and 24,000 fragments. There was another one that has basically $30 and there was 2 million, and then it has 20,000 fragments. So this is just, say it together with me, 1, 2, 3, trash. This is trash. Yeah, this is not good. All right. This is reasonable enough. We'll buy this offline. We get a gold orb, which I value at $1.50, and then a training material orb at $1.50. So therefore, you get one of each for $1 a piece. And then there is typically also split that over 2 days. You buy that training material, gold orb, and T3s. No value to T3, so that's not a good deal to me. And then this right here, I value red stars at $1, and I value these at $1.50. So there's $2.50 value there. I like the one with the training materials a little bit better myself personally. ISO 8 energy offer. So this is just kind of like the normal offers. This is all kind of trash. Red stars are valued at a bucket a piece, so this should be no more than $5. Last week we had an offer for $15, which had 30,000 fragments or 15 orbs, so they were pricing them at $1 a piece. All right, and I think that'll do it for today's offer review. We're just going to scroll down to the bottom to see if there's anything that we missed. Sometimes they put a random offer at the very bottom. All right, let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching and keep on gaming.